Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Catherine. Today we are in the city of Medellin, Colombia, where I'm going to be showing you guys all the different international foods that you can expect to try in Colombia, like Italian, Mexican, and then I'm going to show you guys a couple of different things that you can do in Medellin City for free. Stay tuned if you want to hear about all the different international restaurants that Medellin City has to offer. So this is carbonara taken to the next level. It's got pieces of beef in it. If you know about carbonara, you know it only has bacon in it and the sauce and pasta. This is taken to the next level with pieces of meat. Oh my god, this is so good, so flavorful. I feel like I'm back in Italy. Me siento como que estoy en Italia, sabe rico. Very saucy. And the view's incredible. Oh, and I want to point out my juice. What does this juice have? Mango, passion fruit, and what else?
Mango, passion fruit, and piña.
Mango, passion fruit, and pineapple. Made with milk. Amazing. Love it. The beef on the carbonara. So tender. Very good. And by the way, this dish, as you saw in the beginning, it was actually half a dish because we ordered one dish. It was 38,000 and Nathaniel got half and I got the other half. So it's a very big plate. And if you're a girl like me that likes to eat very small, you split that with your man because he is gonna get a dessert somewhere else to fill up the half portion that he's missing in his belly. So Nathaniel decided to get Mexican at the mall. I got traditional Colombian food and he got Mexican. These are steak tacos. What is that?
Chicken.
That one's chicken tacos. And it looks good and it comes with a little spicy sauce. Hopefully it's real spicy because Nathaniel loves really spicy sauces. He said it's a crunchy taco. How is that? Mexican tacos here in Colombia at the mall. Amazing, yeah? I'm glad you like it.
Amazing.
So I'm gonna try here the taco and I'm pouring some sauce on it. I like a lot of sauce on mine. I like a lot of it.
It's better than what we have back
spicy.
home. I told you. It's delicious though, isn't it? It's better than what we have at home.
That is a very spicy sauce. So for all y'all that said that you could not find spicy sauce in Colombia, you're wrong because they have it here. That is really spicy. Oh my god, that's amazing. The way the tortilla, the crunchy tortilla tastes, it tastes like an authentic corn, like the way tortillas should taste. Like you taste that full organic corn. Amazing. And the chicken, like I said, very tender here in Colombia. It's always good and never disappoints. And then he's got a little bit of cilantro on that, plus that spicy sauce, that red spicy sauce is amazing. It's super spicy. Whew. Man, it's so much flavor. I love it. Oh, so Nathaniel said that he paid $19,000 for 3 tacos. I'll put up the price right here in dollars. You love it?
$5.
$5 for 3 tacos.
So good.
And they're way better than the ones back at home, he said. And we live in an area where there's a lot of Mexican folk that cook amazing tacos back at home, but he thinks these are better. It's not surprising there because, you know, it's ingredients from Colombia, just like in Mexico. Like if you went to Mexico and you had the food over there, the tacos over there, the ingredients over there is way better than it is in America. Same with Colombia. So if you're cooking a Mexican meal in Colombia, you're probably gonna get something similar to what it will taste like in Mexico because the ingredients are fresher, better, amazing. I love it. So we basically enjoyed our whole lunch. It was amazing. It was that good. I wanted to mention that in Colombia a few years ago, there was not a huge variety of different gastronomies from different countries, but now there is. So there's people that think that when you come to Colombia, you're not gonna get good food because they're used to, you know, buying the cheaper quality bandeja paisas that really don't have a lot of flavor. But I've showed you guys plenty of places that you can go and get authentic Colombian food that has a lot of flavor.
They have Indian and Turkish food there too.
Yeah, so that's another thing that if you just don't want to do Colombian food because you've been here a few weeks and you're just done with the Colombian food, I get it. I'll be tired too. They have so much variety. We just found out that they have an Arabic joint here in Medellin. They have Indian for people who like Indian food. They have 2 Turkish restaurants. I may check one of those out, probably the Arabic one. And they have a Puerto Rican restaurant. So for people who love Puerto Rican food, because if you know Puerto Rican food, you know what I'm talking about. Puerto Rican food is amazing. They have a restaurant, and I'm actually planning on going and checking that out. Normally, I don't eat Puerto Rican food because Nathaniel's family is Puerto Rican. So if I want Puerto Rican food, they're gonna make me Puerto Rican food. But I would like to see what it tastes like out here in Medellin. So we're probably gonna go and check it out. And not just that, they also have Italian. What else? Mexican, as you saw, the Mexican tacos were amazing. And they have like other Mexican dishes, not just tacos. They have like chilaquiles, enchiladas, quesadillas, the whole thing, all of it. And they also have American stuff. They have traditional American style pizza, burgers. I'm running out of things to say because there's so many. There's just way too many that I'm trying to like remember in all of them. And you know when you're trying to remember something and it's just not coming to you, it's a lot. It's that many places that they have that you can try from different countries. Chinese, there's another one. Japanese, there's a lot. I mean, y'all know about the Japanese place I've been to, the one in Provenza Street that is amazing. It's Asian and it's that good. It's really good. So that's a place that y'all could check out if you're in Medellin and you're just tired of the traditional Colombian food and you want something else. You got options. Hey guys, so we're here at nighttime under a bridge in Medellin, under another bridge, to get one of the best pork sausage, chorizo, and one of the best steaks, which is made here. And it's actually very cheap. The steak is 16,000 and the chorizo is 14,000. And it's the best that you will find here in Medellin if you love pork sausage and steaks on the grill. So we're gonna buy some and take it back to the apartment and I'll let you know how it is. Because this is supposed to be the best spot in town. And they also comes with arepas. That's very typical, right there, the arepas. They give it to you with arepas, slap some butter on top of that arepa. But the real thing here is how delicious that steak and chorizo is gonna taste. So basically how we found this spot is by driving by. See, all the cars are driving by and we used to drive by all the time when we were like, man, look at all that smoke. They look like they're making chorizo. I wonder if that's good. And we decided to pull over and try it because it's supposed to be that good. This is always packed, FYI. Like, always packed. And there's always people getting here chorizos. And like people leave the clubs and stuff like that or come late at night and I see a bunch of motorcycles, cars parked getting there. So I can't wait to try it. Oh my God, guys, look at this.
Oh my God,
Oof.
this is amazing.
Yeah, he's pulling the Karol G. Oh my God, this is so amazing that you can still sound paisa and talk in English.
So the Uber round trip, because I did a double trip, was half the price. Plus this was $10 for everything.
I'm here anxiously waiting for them to be done with my chorizo so I can take it home and tear it up because I want some good chorizo. We're just gonna have to be patient and wait. Guys, so we have our chorizo and we're heading home. I want to point out that we were here less than 5 minutes and they gave us the chorizo and steak. Awesome. So I want to point out that this whole ordeal, getting the chorizos and the steak, literally took 10 minutes to come down from our apartment, get an Uber, go to the steak place. Well, it helps that the chorizo place was only like, 3 or 4 minutes away. So we got the Uber round trip. And between leaving our apartment and getting everything and getting back, took about 10 minutes. Fastest transaction that you will ever do in Colombia because it takes forever to do anything here. He was being silly. Guys, this is weird. So I'm looking at the steak and it looks normal cooked. But when I look at it in the camera, it looks like it's uncooked. Come look at the camera. Look. I know. Look at the camera.
No, I see it. Look.
Like in the camera, it looks like it's
raw.
like it's raw. But then
It's
when I
actually
remove
3/4.
the camera, it looks well cooked. It's weird. So don't be fooled by that, guys. My camera, for some reason, is making it look reddish. I don't know why, but it's well cooked. And it's probably gonna be real juicy.
Good, but the chorizo is something you can't miss.
Nathaniel said it's good, but the chorizo is better. We'll see. We'll see, guys.
¿Sabes qué me gusta de esa gente? Que esa gente da esas arepas bien buenas y
Oh my
grandes.
god. If you like chorizo, you gotta try this. This is amazing.
Your aunt said she just brushed her teeth and that she's not gonna eat anything. And with
Yeah,
this,
my aunt said that she wasn't gonna have anything. She already brushed her teeth. She smelled this and she was like, yeah, serve me a plate. Oh my god. This is too good. Look, guys. This is good and juicy. Amazing.
and it doesn't have 2,000 milligrams of sodium either.
Y esa carne esta carne jugosita. ¿Sí o no?
Best chorizo you will find in Medellin. The steak.
Se echó ayer.
It's soft, man.
Oh my god. That steak is so tender, so well flavored. It has that delicious smoky taste when you grill something. There's just no words. Please go there. It's near Guayabal. Babe, how would you say that area is? Like it's Guayabal, right? Under the bridge?
Industrial.
Industrial?
That's an industrial area.
It's an industrial area, yeah, but what is this area called? Like Guayabal, right? That's okay, so it's Guayabal under the bridge. So, you know, most
Across from Toyota Yokomoto.
so he said across from Toyota Yokomoto near Guayabal under the bridge. So remember to say those words to I'll put it right here so that way, and they have two of them. I'll put it right here so that way you guys can see the correct name, and across the Toyota, anyone should pretty much know when to go. Guys, I want to show you my lunch today. 25,000 pesos, real cheap, homemade at the mall. Mis Carnes Parrillas. They basically have this Mis Carnes Parrillas, this joint at every mall. Look at this. You ain't gonna get a meal like this back in America. Okay, I'm gonna try the soup in front of you guys. It comes with vegetables and little pieces of meat, which is great. It's good. These are the pieces of meat. I love when they make soups out here in Colombia because they have so much flavor. And one thing I like to do is mix a little bit of my rice with the soup, and you got yourself something there. Awesome combination. Delicious. Now I'm gonna cut the chicken in front of you guys. Ooh, that's real tender. That cut real nicely. Oh my god. That is good and tender. Oh, it's got a lot of flavor. It was grilled. It has a lot of flavor and so tender. Amazing. And the plantain, it's really good because they put a little sauce on top, which adds like all this flavor to it, which is amazing. Flavor is good. So, Mis Carnes Parrilla, they have it literally at every mall here in Medellin. I think even all in Colombia. Check that place out because it's good. It's cat approved. Amazing. Hey, parcero, so I just want to mention that my meal was really good. I really enjoyed it. The chicken was so tender, as I mentioned. It was amazing, and I love how they grilled it. One thing about Colombia is that the chicken that you get here is going to be totally juicy. It's going to be so different from what you're used to back home. I don't know, the one back at home just has this taste that kind of disgusts me most of the time. I can barely ever have like a grilled chicken like that. I normally back at home either have to have it like where I make it in the air fryer, like in chicken bites, like that, or like with a bunch of spicy sauces or charcoal chicken. That's usually how I can only have chicken in the United States. But here, the way they make it grilled, just any chicken that you get here in Colombia, the taste is amazing, it's incredible. It tastes so fresh, it tastes so different compared to back at home, and it's completely juicy, amazing. I love it. So if you come to Colombia, make sure you try some chicken. I mean, I'm sure you will, I mean, like, unless you're vegan. Chicken is good here though. Try it out. It's really good. I also wanted to mention that with like every meal you get a juice, fresh made juice. This was lemonade juice, fresh. You can see it, it's fresh. Ooh, spilled it. Oh well. You guys saw it really good there though. It's spilling. It's freshly made. Almost all meals out here in Colombia comes with a freshly made juice, and this one was lemonade, which is really good, by the way. So taking the cable car up to Parque Arby is $6 to do, and you get a beautiful view of the city. But once you're at Parque Arby, that is free. You do not have to pay for anything. And I love coming here because it's a very beautiful place. It's very picturesque. As you can see me trying to be cute, trying to get some cute shots. That's something you can do. And they also have a market with all kinds of different homemade goods, souvenirs that you can negotiate with these people, you know, with the sellers if you want to buy something or if you just want to window shop a little bit. I like that they have the market and you got the option of, you know, buying if you want to buy stuff, food. They actually sell food there too. And coming to this park, it's very nice because as you can see, it has beautiful green landscape. The flowers are beautiful. It's a very nice thing to come and do over the weekend. And the thing is that this park is actually like all the way up by the mountain. So it feels like you're in a forest, an enchanted forest, because it's so beautiful. And there's a lot of things to do in this park. So after getting the chance to negotiate with what the sellers have to offer, you can start taking a trek down in the park to an area where it feels like you're just walking down in a trail surrounded by a bunch of trees. And they actually have like a little hut from like what back in the day looked like, what people by the mountains used to live in this little huts. And you can actually take a tour of it, which is actually kind of cool. I like how they had that little fireplace thing in the middle. So it's a pretty cool area to come and check out because there's, like I said, a lot to see. Now we are in el centro of Medellin, the market where you can negotiate for buying clothes, shoes, purses, anything you really want to get. And it's actually very cheap. Like I bought a lot of shirts here for 10,000 pesos each, and that is very cheap. So another free thing to do is to come to Plaza Botero, which is right next to El Centro. And it's actually really cool to come here because as you can see, all the statues, they're created by a very famous artist, Fernando Botero. His artwork has been seen throughout the world. In Europe, Dubai, they have so many of his artworks everywhere. And you can actually get to see it for free here at this park. But if you want to see more of his artwork, like the paintings, you can actually go inside the museum, which is 20,000 pesos. So another thing that this park has to offer is that they sell the little replica statues of Fernando Botero as well as his paintings. And a lot of people like to buy them and bring them back home because his artwork is actually very popular and very well known around the world. Hey guys, so I wanted to mention that this is the museum here that they're gonna have of all the beautiful art paintings of Fernando Botero, which is the creator of all the fat people statues. And basically all his artwork is based on fat people. There's no other way to say it. Does his artwork. And all of it is here in this museum here in Medellin, Museo de Antioquia. And it's 20,000 to go in. And not only do they have his artwork, they have other famous people's artwork here too. And right here across from Fernando Botero Museum, they have this right here with it looks like a beautiful cathedral. They have another museum that is free to go inside to. And it's basically all the history of Medellin. But we're going to leave that for another day, probably for our next trip back to Colombia. I didn't know it was free, so that's something I'm going to check out next time. But if you guys happen to come here to Medellin soon, be sure to check this place out right next to the beautiful Plaza Botero. The beautiful statues, fat people statues. Right here. Free museum to go to. And then you could pay the 20,000 to come and check out all the beautiful art pieces for Fernando Botero. Hey guys, so I just wanted to give my honest opinion on coming to Plaza de Botero. I normally don't come, only because what's on the outside. So this is like a gated area. I don't know if you guys noticed in the video that there's like some little bit of gated. It's gated, so you're not gonna get like crazy stuff happening in here. And also I noticed that there's a lot of cops in the area, like in all different sectors here. Plaza Botero, there's different cops, which is great, so you feel safe. Now on the outside of the gate of the fence, it's very ghetto. I'm not gonna lie to you. When you go around, you're gonna be like, oh my god, this is like super ghetto. It looks like bad. Kind of like when you go to Egypt, you go inside the pyramids. Beautiful, gorgeous, love the pyramids. Now the outside, trash everywhere, ugly. The buildings look like they're falling apart. Well, outside here, outside of Plaza Botero, is very similar to that. There's a lot of bombs sleeping in the streets. Smells like piss. Really nasty and really ugly and ghetto. So, you know, just come. If you do come, be careful, you know, just going through the main entrance and avoid talking to anybody, and try not to have your cell phones or anything like that outside, so that way you don't do what they call here is giving papaya, which is calling attention to yourself. And you should be fine. I mean, I said that there's a lot of cops. So yeah, those are my tips for coming to Plaza Botero. Guys, so we decided to come into the free museum and check it out. Remember the one that looks like a cathedral? Like a beautiful cathedral building. We thought we weren't gonna have time to come in, but we were like, hey, let's make some time. I'm the one, you know, out here at my own pace, so I'm not in no tour, so I can choose if I want to have time. So we made time. And we're gonna check it out. They remember to bring your ID, because they make you register here before coming in. They take a picture of you and they like to see your ID before you come in, and it's free. Piso uno. Yeah guys, so we're here at the museum right next to Plaza Botero. We're technically in Plaza Botero, and it's the free museum that you can come and check out, which is great. I can't wait to start seeing it. I'm taking the stairs because I want to do a workout. But technically you could take the elevator if you don't like to walk like me, or if you're handicapped. They have elevators. Not a bad deal when this is free to come to. Here you go. Alrighty. Is this the floor? We'll see. I don't know where I'm at. Nathaniel took the elevator, and I was like, I ain't going to no elevator. Nope. I'm taking the stairs. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm seeing. Very beautiful building, guys. Reminds me of European architecture. Guys, so I wanted to point out, I don't know if you all can see that back there, is basically the whole shopping center that I mentioned to you guys before, that you can do a lot of shopping, you can buy all kinds of things, and it's right next to this building. It's where I bought all my shirts for 10,000 pesos. So as you start the tour of walking inside this free museum, you'll start seeing a lot of pictures on the wall of what Medellin used to look like. It's all about the history of Medellin. And I think that's actually really cool to see. And they have like a very antique library. So other than just looking at some of the paintings of what Medellin used to look like back in the day, this museum is actually very beautiful. I love the architecture here. It's very nice. So you're definitely not gonna find any artwork here, because for that you gotta pay the 20,000 across the street to watch and to see and enjoy. This is just basically like all the history of Medellin and some stuff about Colombia. But I mean, it's free to do. I think that was pretty cool, and I love this little area, sit down area right here. The chandelier is actually very beautiful. Like, I feel like it looks like a very European type of castle. I feel like I'm in a castle. So I mean, that's actually kind of cool to come and see if you have nothing else to do in Medellin. Just come and sightsee this museum, because like I said, it's free, and you can, you know, see some of the stuff if you're interested in history, and you'll definitely get a lot of history in this place. This is the future governor. Okay, parceros, I would like to point out that all the windows here are open, along with like a lot of open areas where a lot of breeze comes in through. So you're literally walking in this museum and you feel the breeze. It's awesome. I love it. See, look, there's one window open, and this way there's like an open area, as I showed you right before this clip, an open area. So it's super breezy. It's very nice. Not like the Cairo Museum where it was super hot in there. Oh my god, I was sweating. I was like, when is this gonna be over? But here it feels good. A lot of breeze. Guys, I'd like to point out that they also have a little play area for the kids here, that you can bring your kids in here in the museum. It's pretty awesome. So this is the antique library, where you'll find more books with history about Medellin and Colombia. And if you love history and you like libraries, check this one out, because it's very antique and it's kind of cool. Look how big this place is. It's like a giant castle. Look at all the floors that it has. Estilo arquitectónico. Architecture style for this building. So I'm walking now downstairs, continuing with my workout for the day. Instead of going up the elevator and going down the elevator, I'm taking the stairs. So I hope you guys been enjoying this video. If you have, subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. And I'm gonna let you go, because if I keep looking at the camera, I'm gonna make it faster downstairs, tumbling down like a guanabana or a watermelon. Oh, God. I'm gonna fall, guys. I'll see y'all later.